We are back yet again for another stream. I'm not late. I literally just scheduled it. It just auto-populated with 10:30. I literally just scheduled this stream 2 minutes ago. I'm not late, Mike. But anyway, back again. UFC 287 fight week. Press conference happened today. Video came out today about Adesanya being massively overlooked in this title fight. And, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are flipping a shit in the comments of that video, but it's just proving my point, essentially. So, yeah, and it's getting damn good watch time, too. What's up, Mike? What's going on, Mike? What's up, Blaze? What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you guys, especially you, Blaze. Every stream, dude. Every stream, Blaze 1 is here, for the most part. Am I wrong, Blaze? Why do you think Dana's so weird about the merger questions? I've only seen him act that way really at the presser. I wasn't late to the stream, Derek. I scheduled it literally 2 minutes ago and immediately went live. It just auto-populated with 10:30 because that's when I started typing in the information. So I was not late. But all I saw was the press conference questions. And what I took from it was, I don't think he wants to talk too much publicly and conflate the UFC with the WWE, because it's really not good for the brand. Because from my point of view, I see people who don't necessarily pay attention to this sport super close, thinking that now the UFC is predetermined outcomes. So that's my best guess. You know, or it could just be he doesn't want WWE getting attention when they could be asking about Power Slap. That's my best guess, Alex. Blaze 1 in every damn stream. I appreciate it, man. Craziness. Outright craziness. It's crazy how many streams we've been doing this week. That's the real craziness. Yeah, technically it's just they'll be owned by the same overarching company, right? Not like they're going to be merged together. Yeah, basically what's happening is, like, the company that owns them is considering them like one entertainment business in a way, from my understanding. That's basically my understanding. But it's not going to affect anything other than they're going to have a better working relationship. Burns for the W. I plan on going undefeated on my video predictions this week. So I plan on going undefeated on the video predictions I put out over the past week or so. So that means, if you haven't been paying attention, that means I'm going to get Pereira Adesanya right. I'm going to get Adesanya. Adesanya's going to win. Burns is going to win. Font's going to win. Holland's going to win. Curtis is going to win. And Pfeiffer is going to win, according to my predictions. And I plan on going undefeated. I'm not going to lie. All the hate that I've gotten for picking Adesanya, all the outright like backlash, like you're an idiot, you don't know what you're watching, and 3-0. Like, I'm kind of invested now. I'm a little bit invested. Like, I now want Izzy to win just because of those people. Like, I already want my pick. I already kind of want my pick to win. But I'm not, like, so emotionally invested that I'm going to die if it's wrong or anything like that. But this one's got a little bit extra for me. You know what I mean? This one's got a little bit extra for me just because of the way people have reacted to me just making my prediction that Adesanya is going to win. So, but yeah, if Adesanya wins anyway, they're going to say 1-3, 1-3. What's up, Sinister? I hope you're doing well, man. I was actually thinking about you today. I feel like I hadn't heard from you that much recently. I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you're doing all right. What's up, Cat? I said the second word. What's the UFC 290 main event? I have a feeling it might be Volk versus Rodriguez. That's being targeted. Not officially signed, but it's looking like it's going to happen. I think that may end up being the main event. And you know me. You know me. I actually get too much flack for this as well. I will criticize the UFC when I believe that they are wrong. If Alexander Volkanovski versus Jair Rodriguez is the main event of International Fight Week, I have no problem with it. That's a banger of a fight. That's an amazing stylistic matchup. That is a fight that we can all look forward to, and it should be a big fight. Fights like that should be a big fight. A fight like that's way bigger than some cornball like Colby just, saying corny pre-scripted lines that he paid somebody, $5 to write for him. So I know people will complain. I will not be complaining about that if that ends up being the main event. I didn't even think of it that way. Yes, that makes sense. That's what I'm wondering, because that's what I thought when the news was announced. It's like, oh, now people are going to think the UFC is WWE because people are stupid. Bro, Dana lost it. Dude is acting like Kim Jong-un up there. Dude, I've been shitting on Dana White for literally 2 years for everything he does that's completely ridiculous, and it gets worse and worse by the day, it seems. Hanging in there, saw the Super Mario movie today. It was solid. I wouldn't mind watching it again. I seen that it was in Dolby. I try to go see anything that's in Dolby. Maybe I'll go see it. You plan on going undefeated at 281 predictions, but look what happened. Yeah, I was damn near undefeated. What were my UFC 281 predictions? I don't even remember what was on that card. I do not remember. Let me take a look. UFC 281. Boom. Okay. Got Adesanya Pereira wrong, but I was almost right. Got Blanchfield over McCann right. Got Zhang over Carla right. Got Dustin over Chandler right. Got Hooker over Puelles right. I think I picked Riddell and I think I picked Reyes. And I picked Edgar. Ooh, that was a bad pick. That Edgar pick was horrible. I just didn't realize how good Gutierrez was. I didn't realize how good Gutierrez was. I did alright at 281. But whatever. Izzy wins the fourth in the fourth. We'll see. If Rob Font had more power, does he make it to the belt? Probably. If Rob Font had like Pereira level power, but for the bantamweight division, Rob Font would probably be champion. Nah, he would get out grappled. Never mind. He doesn't have good takedown defense against elite level grapplers. Doesn't matter if Izzy wins. Yeah, exactly. Font versus Yanez is the biggest toss-up on the card. I think Font wins. I can't watch Randy Costa versus Yanez and think Font doesn't win. What's up, Stylebender? The thing that pisses me off is that even if Izzy goes out there and brutally KOs Pereira, his haters will be like 1-3. He got lucky. Even those two fights were in another sport. Exactly. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And it's going to be... No, if Adesanya wins, no matter what, it's going to be a fluke. Even though he's won 80% of the 3 fights so far, combat sports competitions. It'll be... He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, and it took him 4 tries. You'll hear that. You'll hear it. It took him 4 tries to get it done, and now he's running from him. I can't believe I picked Edgar. Yeah, I'm embarrassed of that pick. What's up, Joey? What's up, Terry? Yeah, a lot of people are confident that Alex is going to finish him. Is he at the press conference? Makes me cringe. Rude to Pereira and cringe with his collar. How was he rude to Pereira? That's the dumbest thing I ever had. But yeah, the collar was cringe. But I actually now, I'm officially flipped to the side where I enjoy the cringe from Adesanya. Just because the people that really hate him, it really pisses them off. So I'm happy for it, even though it's weird as hell. I think Holland's going to win too. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong about Holland winning. I can't imagine what Izzy will say if he loses. I mean, yeah, he'll probably just say, he got me. He's the better guy. He'll probably say, I want to see him again one day. I'll win a couple fights and I want a rematch. What sucks is I don't think it'd be unreasonable for Adesanya to get another fight in the future against Pereira, but because of the kickboxing narrative, he'll never get another fight. Or at least it's unlikely. You know, if he lost, let's say this is a close fight, close decision, and Adesanya loses, I wouldn't mind seeing them run it back after Adesanya wins like 1 or 2 more fights and Pereira defends against someone else. Or Pereira loses his title and then they do the rematch when there's no title on the line. But if Adesanya loses this, it's over for him because of the kickboxing narrative. I just checked my 281 picks and I saw I picked Puelles. Embarrassing. That's way worse than picking Edgar. Thoughts on Matt Serra sleeping GSP to win the title? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I wasn't really around for that era, but I do realize the circumstances. And it was pretty crazy. Was it really a dress that Izzy was wearing? It looked like a dress, but supposedly it's something to do with, you know, where he's from or something like that. But I to be honest, I don't care if it was. For all I care, this is how much I care. Izzy could have walked out there with a dress, a bra, heels. As long as he shows up to fight on Saturday, I don't care what he was wearing. I just thought it was kind of a funny picture, so I put it in the thumbnail. It's almost like, in a weird way, like almost like a troll move, because he knows people were going to complain about it. And he's hyper aware of the fans. Colby has the meanest throat in the game to get Dana to back up the title shot in front of contenders. Yeah, my theory is correct. Usman was close to pulling out with an injury. The way Dana said, oh, well, he cut weight, he deserves it now. I switched my pick to Font after watching the Randy Costa fight. Did you watch the Randy Costa fight after hearing my prediction or no? Yeah, I didn't realize we have so many Izzy haters. I always knew, but it's even crazier now. They just hate his guts, so I think it's clouding a lot of their judgment. Pereira gave him respect, and Izzy says he doesn't understand him. I think, no, he said he didn't understand what I was saying or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't that bad, dude. Calm down. Thoughts on Izzy wearing bed sheets to the press conference? I mean, it is what it is. That's what he likes, I guess. I went and checked to make sure my shower curtain wasn't missing after the presser. But yeah, what fight on the main card is most likely to end in a finish? Main event. Main event. And probably Kevin Holland, Ponzinibbio. Main event pick doesn't add up at all. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. Which fight on? Okay, read that. Is he certainly not the underdog? He was in control of the last fight. I'm telling you, based on what I'm hearing from the MMA community, you know, from my worldview, Adesanya is a massive underdog. A massive underdog. I don't care what anyone says. The majority of people that I've talked to, whether it be in these live streams, whether it be in the Discord, whether it be the poll on my community tab, which has over 2,000 votes, 2/3 are picking Alex Pereira. For me, Adesanya is an underdog, and that's why I made the video about it. That's why I made the video about it. So, you know, if you want to talk about, oh, this odds or that odds and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. But you're not living in the world I'm living in. Imagine picking Puelles. I would never show my face in public again. Yeah. Joe, what's your prediction for Yanez versus Font? I went Rob Font via decision. He's going to outstrike him. He's going to mix in the grappling. I think it's too much too soon for Adrian Yanez. That's the only prediction I have that hasn't gone over 1,000 views yet. Hope and Gilbert crosses Jorge. Me too. Me too. They think Alex will knock Izzy out in under a minute. Casuals everywhere. That's crazy. I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely. They're so mad it was a cultural clothing. The collar was a bit much, but he's a grown man. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not. I don't ever. I think it's funny to mention, and like I thought it was kind of shocking when I saw it, but I don't care what another grown man wears. But to be mad about it, there's people that's legitimately like, Izzy's a cornball, and how dare he wear that? And alrighty, alrighty, whatever. I don't. Hold on a second. Um. Uh. Meet. Joe, in your recent video, someone was saying that people are underestimating Pereira. Absolute insanity. If anything, everyone is overrating Pereira and underestimating Izzy. You know, I thought about making a video talking about how Alex Pereira is massively overrated. But then I was like, you know what? Let's wait until after the fight. Because if you think about Pereira, dude, I mean, he was getting lit. Not, I don't want to say lit up. That's a bit of an over-exaggeration. He was eating some serious shots from Bruno Silva. He was eating some serious shots from Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva. Okay? And for me, the only real super impressive win he had was the Sean Strickland win. And it didn't really last particularly long. Bruno Silva fight was terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was super competitive, and Bruno Silva isn't even good. And then the Michailidis fight, he was getting out grappled. He lost the first round, in my opinion, and then came back and won in the second round. But yeah, I think Sunday's video, if Pereira does lose, is going to discuss how overrated he is, because he's super one-dimensional. He's super one-dimensional. But we'll see. We'll learn more about him on Saturday. And then we can go from there. So you know what I mean? There's no sense in jumping in 2 days before his next fight to talk about him when we're going to learn more about him. He might have improved vastly. If Izzy refuses to take a back step, he finishes Alex quick. I don't think he's going to refuse to take a back step. He looked like a damn kid today. Burns did, and sorry, Joe, but Izzy is like a brat child. I don't see that, really. I don't know why people let him get under their skin. Like, dude's just a cornball. I think Jorge's more annoying than Adesanya. But everyone has different preferences, I guess. Kind of hope Jorge wins. I don't. That collar's a lack of self-respect. I feel in secondhand embarrassment. Do you have a cartoon as your picture online? Who cares, man? I think it's weird. It's definitely weird, but let him do what he wants. He's a grown man. When are you announcing your Octagon debut versus the MMA Guru? I'm not announcing it. I'm not announcing it yet. He's got to announce it. I don't think he's going to sign the contract, though. I think he's ducking me. That collar was so dumb. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dumb, but so was Gilbert Burns' overalls. You wrestle in high school or middle school? Yeah, I wrestled in middle school. Wonderboy Thompson turned down to fight with me, though. And you talk about Anik rehearsing his lines, but Izzy repeats the same 2 lines in his interview. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand. You act like I'm endorsing this guy. You act like I'm calling him a close friend. You act like I'm saying, oh, I love watching his interviews. Guess what I don't do? I don't sit there and watch his interviews for the most part. Apparently you do, though. What's up, Fries? Izzy looked very scared. Okay. We got ourselves a body language expert in the chat. Daniel is a body language expert. He's scared. That's why he signed a fight. That's crazy. To say that that man is scared, he's been fighting for how long? He's scared? I'd get in there Saturday and I wouldn't be scared. And you're telling me he's scared? No way. Schmo needs to be banned from the press conferences. I'm in favor. Dude's asking, if you could choose anyone, who would you like to smack upside the head with a steel chair? Shut the fuck up, you idiot. Like, seriously, shut up. Shut your mouth. That shit was annoying. Very annoying. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. The collar is literally a reference to Unleashed, a Jet Li movie, you unconscious. Yeah, I mean, I don't care one way or another. Guru's scared? Yeah, he's terrified. Dana getting pissed when asked about WWE? Yeah, he definitely is. Definitely is. Joey, if Izzy wins by KO, can you put on your dog's collar? No, absolutely not. I'm not, absolutely not. If Izzy wins, I'm going to be so happy watching all the people who just hate his guts just have an extreme meltdown that, you know, it's just going to be so funny to me. Like, it's not gonna, if Izzy loses, it's not going to break my heart. You know, it's not, I'm not going to go into bed crying. But if he wins, which I think he will, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of enjoyment watching the people who hate Israel Adesanya's head melt. Head explode, whatever you want to say. It's going to be quite enjoyable for me. But we'll see. You never know. You never know, especially with that power of Pereira. But it was a similar to not the same extreme as my Jones pick. Everyone kept telling me my Jones pick was stupid. Not as many. And then guess what happened? Guess what happened? And that one was pretty enjoyable too. Terry Dice, thank you for the $5 dono, Joe. You are my pal. We agree to disagree. I don't like his childish ways. I don't like it. I'm just saying I'm indifferent to it. I don't think about it ever. But thank you for the $5. So I don't even know if we necessarily disagree. We just don't agree. Even though that sounds kind of dumb. You know, I'm not one way or the other. I'm just completely indifferent. But thank you for the $5 super chat. So many people want MMA to become a circus like WWE. Yeah, that's exactly what Ariel's wanted for years. Can't wait to come back here when Izzy gets flatlined and doesn't wake up. Okay, that's a little bit extreme. Izzy has 100+ fights. Yeah, I think he has over 100 fights if you include kickboxing. You'd be terrified if Izzy was standing, or if Alex was standing in front of you with those club fists. Okay. I'd whoop Alex Pereira's ass. After training with 1 week with Hamzat, done. What do you make of Izzy's coach Eugene saying he shouldn't have to? I haven't even seen the clip. I've seen people ask him about that, but I never seen Eugene say that. Did you happen to see the Siamese boxing? I seen a clip of it, but it's just, I'm indifferent to it. Ariel says pro wrestling intimidates life, but it doesn't because life isn't scripted. Yeah. Scared is the wrong word, but he looked off. He isn't I think he looks confident, more confident than ever. If I was him, I'd be super confident. I'm not going to lie. I'd be super confident. I'd be, look, all I got to do is not get clipped here. I got to put on my same game plan, just not get clipped. Make some minor adjustments. Just don't watch out for that left hand. Don't let him cut you off. Don't let him put your back against the fence because then you can only go two directions. But maybe you're right, but I'm not a body language expert, all right? So he might be nervous, he might not. He might be confident, he may not. He's definitely not scared though. Dana shutting down Holland was like, okay, trying to get, yeah, exactly. Kevin Holland's one of the biggest clout chasers I've ever seen. That Izzy 8 Mile comment was Jessica eye level cringe. That it was. I don't hate Adesanya, but he is cringe. He's always cringe. My prediction is Izzy walks out to Lose Yourself by Eminem 8 Mile. He keeps referencing. Maybe. 0-3, I'd say Izzy is worried. He's not 0-3. He's 0-1. What's up, Baloo the Great? It was in the Embedded 2. It was in the Embedded 2 video. 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 It was in the Em embed it too when his coach said, I believe I might be wrong. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I don't know if I'll ever think of it. Joe, I know you don't care what Guru says, but your thoughts on him saying that it could have been 2-2 going into the 5th, and he was saying that Izzy's body language looked scared in the interview. 2-2 going into the 5th in what universe? In what universe? It could arguably be 4-0 going into the 5th. I think there's a better argument to say 4-0 going into the 5th than to say it's 2-2. Izzy clearly won the first. He was winning before he rocked him. Second round was close, but Pereira won. Third round, clearly Adesanya. Fourth round, clearly Adesanya. Not even remotely up for debate. But you could give round 2 to Adesanya. It wouldn't be a great score, but I could understand that. He won like the first half. I think it was the first half of round 2. And then Pereira landed some good jabs and a couple good shots towards the end that kind of stole the round. Send a super chat if you think Izzy loses. Yeah, if you think Izzy loses, be a man, step up and send a super chat saying how you think Izzy loses. All right? Otherwise, I don't believe you. I think you're picking Izzy. You think UFC 289 main event will be Jamal Hill, Magomed Ankalaev? That's what I've been saying. I'm sticking to it. Kevin is a bum. Who are we talking about here? But, yeah, the body language, he's scared. Nobody knows what he feels. Nobody knows what he feels. It's crazy. The shot that rocked Pereira at the end of the first could have been 2-2. I mean, I thought Izzy won that round even before he rocked him. Izzy's more complete if he stays focused. He gets a win. Probably a trilogy fight. I said in my video that I put out today, I do think if depending on how Adesanya wins, I think there's a really good chance that there's not a trilogy, depending on how he wins, which is going to really piss off a lot of people, to be honest. But I think it's a possibility. Because you got Khamzat Chimaev waiting in the wings. Do you think a trilogy fight in Africa is possible? No. I don't think they're going to Africa anytime soon. I do not believe they're going to Africa anytime soon. Izzy is terrified. Okay, well, we'll find out on Saturday. Adesanya was not winning the first round before he got rocked and got struck in the same third until Pereira got confidence because of the Keep making excuses. You can make excuses all you want. You can make excuses all you want. It's just not, what you're saying is just not accurate. Hey, Joey, it's more relaxing with a warmer color in the background because I have ambient TV and lights up the room. What are you trying to say? You don't like the regular lamp in the background? Thank you. I have an ambient TV and lights up the room. I'm trying to figure out what that even means, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it in a little bit. Somebody super chat what color they want to. I'm auctioning the color of the lamp off in the background. So I'm auctioning it off. Whatever color you want the lamp, it can change to any color. So I'm auctioning it off. Winning before he's... Dude, if you go back and watch... I watched it 3 times in the last 10 days. Adesanya was winning the first round even before he rocked him. It was very close, though. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he rocked him. You can't just subtract it from a round because you want to. You can't just subtract. That's like, okay, Izzy was winning the 5th round before he got finished. Izzy was winning the 5th round before he got finished. That's my rebuttal. Joey, if Izzy wins, I will send you $100 super chat. I will get that $100 from you on Saturday then. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. Izzy's more complete. I agree. You heard UFC finally got new gloves. Apparently they've been there for a while. Is more relaxing for everyone. All right. All right. I got you. Why are we so hung up on hypotheticals? Fight, guys. He's 0-1 in the UFC, and if he loses again, he's done. Going into the 5th, Pereira had something like 30 more strikes. I don't care. Those stats are not accurate at all, ever. Those stats are not accurate whatsoever, ever. Name the person who's counting those numbers. Name the person who's counting those stats. You don't know because you can't name them. Izzy fans are making excuses. He lost just like Usman lost too when he was up. I don't know what excuses you're making. I'm not making excuses. They're saying it's not good. Joey, I'm staying sober this weekend, so you won't see any super chats. Derek was on the phone with his bank for 3 hours. Taking food off my table. Izzy landed a dirty strike after the bell. It was not dirty strikes. I have lights in the back of my television, so your background lights up my wall. You understand? I think everyone agrees. Jeez Louise. Alexa, change the lamp to purple. Alexa, change the lamp to purple. You happy now? You happy now, guys? Joe, I was commenting under your video saying that Izzy was winning like 80% of the fight, and someone under it was like, no, he wasn't. Alex landed 4 more signature strikes than him. Dude, the people obsessed with the stats. The stats are not even accurate. The stats are not even accurate. Look, I'm going to start just... I can change it to any color I want. I'm literally just going to start auctioning off the color of the lamp via Super Chat. So if you want the lamp to change colors, that's the new thing. That's the color I have it on, the color that it was before. When I'm just like editing and stuff. Have I done my full card picks yet? No, but I have a bunch of predictions on the channel. I'll do my full card picks tomorrow night. I have news per sources. What is it? I had Pereira winning the first till the big blow. Well, good thing you don't get to subtract away strikes. They won't fight till Sunday at midnight. Yeah, that's true. Is there a secret backup? No. Absolutely not changing it yellow. Weasel breaks down 6 strides better than the stats. You need to be able to slow down the fight to get an accurate picture. I don't care what the Weasel does. Okay? I'm going to stick with my eye test to base my opinion on. It's more relaxing for the eyes, and here it's 5:16 a.m. in the Netherlands. Guys, do me a favor. Like the stream. Maybe we can get over 100 people in this stream. I've been trying to get over 100 consistently. We get close, but it seems like we're just lingering just underneath. But if you guys like the stream, YouTube recommends it to more people. The golden color you had is ambient. You're subtracting the fact that Alex won by KO shots by picking Izzy in the rematch, though, aren't you? No. It's a whole nother fight. He calculated strikes and TKO'd him. Okay. Conor versus Chandler co-main, main Yuri. No, that's not going to happen. Conor and Chandler are going to be main. The stats are fake. Skip to 24-27 to the official UFC free fight of Izzy Pereira on YouTube channel where he's clearly outstriked. The stats are never accurate. I repeat, the stats are never accurate. I will never use them to back up an argument of mine, and I will never use them, I will never accept them to delegitimize my argument, ever. The stats are bullshit. I don't care what the UFC's official page says. I don't care what the free fight says. The stats are absolutely bullshit, and they always have been. Will Alex P be more entertaining champion if he wins? Yes and no. Because I don't think he'll be champion for long. I think Hamzat's going to snatch that belt right off of him. Luke Thomas lives and dies by the stats. Yeah, I don't know. That's like living and dying by the rankings. That's like living and dying by the rankings. It's just made up bullshit. Half the time it's inaccurate. You don't know the people who's making it. I picked Alex last time, but this time I'm picking Izzy because I see Alex too confident and the same thing going to happen like last time. And that's the thought, going to get him beat. Maybe. Yeah, I think Alex is going to come in super confident. And I think it's going to end up costing him. And I think he's going to get slept. What's popping? What's going on? Conor versus Chandler, main, co-main, Home versus Misha. Featured fight, Carla versus Rose 3. Shut up. Shut up. That is interesting. Is there anybody else in the chat who picked Alex last time who was picking Izzy this time? I'm curious. Imagine how huge Izzy versus Hamzat would be. It would be massive. 1 million pay-per-view buys, in my opinion. Hamzat said he's fighting in Abu Dhabi. Probably will. But shit changes all the time. Abu Dhabi's 6 months away. Half a year. What's popping? If Izzy loses Saturday night, how does he lose? By KO. Who just said his stats aren't accurate? You think they just make up random numbers? Tell me who makes up the numbers. Who picks them? Who's counting them? Let me know. Give me their names. Exactly, you can't. Okay. Well, then the new stats are Israel Adesanya outstruck him 200-7. Just because I say that, does that make it accurate? No, it doesn't. So, no, the stats are always way off and make absolutely no sense. Do you think Burns wins the decision? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What song do you see Izzy walking out to? Somebody said it earlier. It's probably going to be Lose Yourself by Eminem. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you guys could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. We got 89 people in here. We got 34 likes. Shame on you guys. Absolutely shame on you guys. If Izzy loses, realistically, what's next? It's easy. It's easy for Izzy. He has two options. He waits till Khamzat Chimaev absolutely wrecks Pereira and then fights Khamzat Chimaev for the title, or he just waits for Pereira to go up. Imagine Izzy ends up winning. These guys have a crazy trilogy. Winner fights Khamzat and gets subbed in round 1. That'd be craziness. That'd be craziness. Yeah, hit the like button or get Boston crabbed. Hit the like button or get Boston crabbed. Sticking with Izzy as your pick? Yeah, me too. I remember Barbarina notching 191 signature strikes versus Lawler, and we watched the round back, and it was such BS. It was pitter-patter. Yeah, I mean, the stats are always way off, dude. I got Izzy winning this time just because Alex is overconfident. Fair enough. I wouldn't mind seeing Izzy versus Chimaev if Izzy loses. Me either. I'd love it. Khamzat would probably be... I don't think Khamzat beats Izzy. I think Khamzat beats Pereira. I don't think he beats Izzy. I agree about the stats. If you look at the bets in specific rounds, what people bet the most was on Potan knocking out in the first rounds. Okay. The trilogy will happen because Izzy won't be favored at all versus Chimaev. It's an easier fight versus Alex. Yeah, I mean... I think it's a bigger fight, though, versus Khamzat. What's your reaction to Alex's reaction to Izzy with anime stuff? I don't know what that means. Thoughts on Hasbulla? I mean, I already talked about Hasbulla, dude. I think he's not all there. Somebody needs to help him. And he's living a weird life. A very weird life. I feel bad for him, to be quite honest. People just let him get away with whatever he wants. And no. Khamzat would maul Izzy. I disagree. Izzy's got good takedown defense and good cardio. Alex reactions on the Embedded when he saw Izzy stuffed animals. Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't watched any of the Embeddeds. I predicted Izzy for both fights. Fair enough. Khamzat needs one win over a top 5. Yeah. He's probably going to beat up Dreykus. Why was Dana acting the way he was? Because he's too worried about power slap instead. He's too worried about power slap instead. And that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. I tell you. That's the God honest truth. He's too worried about power slap. He's like, you ever seen, Idaho Joe slapping down, Boston Bill? We're going to show you the power slap rankings after this. Hamzat got hurt by Burns. Imagine, Alex. Yeah, but it wouldn't matter because Hamzat would drag him to the ground immediately. Yeah, I don't think Chimaev mauls Izzy at all. Izzy's got good takedown defense. Better than Pereira. I think Izzy versus Chimaev is a better fight, in my opinion. I'm so confident in Chimaev defeating Alex Pereira in the first round. I'm very confident in that. The better worker is Izzy. Okay. Imagine Izzy becomes a shill of himself. Sort of like Usman and gets 50-45. I mean, I didn't think Usman looked like a shell of himself. Explain yourself, Joey. What you said about Holly Holm after a post-fight speech. It was one of the cringiest post-fight speeches I've ever heard in my entire life. Talking about clapping for her family. And then the other thing, I have no idea exactly what she was talking about. Maybe she was talking about the Baltimore Catholic Church. It just recently came out of the horrible atrocities going there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Having put Alex over last time, Izzy will win this time, maybe. Colby met my friend today in Miami who works for Coast Guard and told him his goal is to beat Leon and fight Izzy next. Check your Twitter DM. What am I checking for my Twitter DM, bro? What am I checking? Oh, so you ain't lying either. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That he met Colby. Dude, there was no one happier than Colby when Usman lost. Thoughts on Ngannou pricing himself out of all negotiations? That's not even accurate. BKFC couldn't afford me if they wanted to. So, they could never afford Ngannou. That's like saying they couldn't afford Izzy. They can't afford anyone. They don't have any money. They're not making any money. They're not making any profit. BKFC is a dying business. At maximum, they're breaking even. And he just made those comments because they probably laughed them out of the building because they probably offered $75,000 to show and $75,000 to win. And it's been 3 months, not even 3 months, since Ngannou has left the UFC. So people acting as if he's never going to sign a deal anywhere are delusional. He said he wasn't even going to be ready for March with his knee injury. And it's not even been 3 months since he left the UFC, and people are acting like it's been 2 years. I figured, I don't know why people were talking about BKFC not being able to afford Francis. Of course they can't. Exactly. Do we have, apparently we have 108 in the chat, guys. If you could do me a favor and like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We'll be live tomorrow night as well. Dude, if you're going to keep talking about this, I told you what I was talking about. It's still up on the channel. You can go watch it at any point in time. And, I stand behind every single word I've said on this channel. But you're obviously trying to turn it into something it's not, and you're a little bitch for that. So if you keep doing it, you can just, fuck right off. And don't watch the channel then. Don't support the channel. How hard was it to grow your YouTube channel? Hard. Horribly hard. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all whatsoever. And it just takes a lot of time. I mean, think about it. Mine's still very, very small. Pause. And I've been doing it for 2 years. And I've had more success than a lot of people that have it for 2 years. All right. Looks like dude's getting banned. He keeps going on with it. Gone. Dude's a fucking clown. Wouldn't be surprised if Ngannou fades away until irrelevance. I doubt it. Is YouTube lucrative? Not really. Joey got that micro channel on the rise, though. That is true. Now of Stipe beats John Jones, maybe that helps his name. I don't think Stipe's even going to fight. I don't think Stipe is even going to fight. I have a hard time believing he's coming back from the fire department. Did you see how much Masvidal paid his fighters? Pettis got 600K. Roy Jones Jr. got 700K. Vitor 400, Aldo 400, Jacare, Jeremy each got 200K. Props to Masvidal for paying the big bucks. No, I did not, but yeah, who knows what about the rest of the people in that card? I don't know if he's actually paying them the big bucks. That sounds about right for all of them, to be honest, but that is good for Pettis. He's getting 600K. Joey, does the size of megapixel matter? Not necessarily. What is that dude waffling about? He's crying that I said Holly Holmes' post-fight speech was incredibly cringe, which I 100% stand by. And you can go watch the stream and go watch the press conference, and then you can go back to the fight before that and me complaining literally about Duraev and his post-fight speech as well, which was way too long and super annoying. But yeah, the size of the megapixel doesn't matter. But he's gone now because he's just a crybaby. I've answered his question multiple times. He proceeds to ask it it seems like every stream. So he's just a clown. Izzy was showing love to the Samoan New Zealand culture with the skirt and wearing the collar in reference to the Jet Li movie. That's fine by me. I don't care. This card screams lots of finished fights. I think so as well. Thoughts on the press conference? Horrible. But I don't like any of the press conferences. They're not interesting to me. Joe, you think it's just Masvidal's hand in his boxing promotion? You think Dana's in it? I have no idea. I have no clue what's going on with that. I haven't even paid attention to it. Can you live off YouTube AdSense? No. No, you cannot. Not at all. Maybe if I got Mr. Beast views. Is John going to end Stipe's career? I don't think Stipe's going to fight him. I really don't think Stipe's even going to fight him. Did you see Bryce Mitchell's comments on the judging at 284? Dude said Volk definitely won and the judges paid off or something like that. Well, then I guess Bryce Mitchell is a clown then. It was 4-1 for Islam. It was pretty clear 4-1 for Islam. So, yeah, I mean, Bryce Mitchell, he's typically the smartest guy in the room. You know, he knows the earth is flat. You know, 9/11 was an inside job. He loves NASCAR. But in this one, I just can't support him on that one. Do you think Masvidal reinvented himself? He looks to be in great spirits. No, I don't think so. I think he's going to get out-grappled yet again. Do people actually want to see John Jones, Stipe Miocic? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not dying to see it. If Masvidal KOs Burns, man, that would be crazy. That would be insanity. And that would suck for the division, quite honestly. If Stipe were to pull the upset off and beat Jones, does that make him the MMA GOAT? At least the heavyweight GOAT, yes. But probably. Curtis Blades or Sergey Pavlovich, the better test for Jones at the moment is Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades for sure. I think Curtis Blades is just way more well-rounded. I think he beats Sergey Pavlovich. I'm pretty confident. I am pretty confident that he beats Sergey Pavlovich by out-grappling him. But yeah. I think people overhype Jones win over Gane. I think he's just exposing by far weakest division in the UFC. Yeah, the heavyweight division is horrible. is horrible for sure. God, I don't even favor him over Sergey Spivak anymore. What do you think about Izzy's latest tweet about USADA? What did he tweet about USADA? Masvidal can KO Burns if Burns tries to stand and trade. Burns throws so many looping shots and kind of chinny, so don't be surprised. Oh my God, I'll throw up if Masvidal wins. Regardless of your prediction, are you rooting for either Burns or Masvidal for your? I'm rooting for Burns. Masvidal's just a clown, and I don't want to see him try to talk his way into a title shot after he wins. So I'm heavily rooting for Burns. I think Masvidal is just getting clownier by the day. Dude's lost 3 in a row, and people are talking about him in line for a title shot. I hope Blades knocks Jones out bad. A lot of people are waiting for Jones to lose. Since when does Burns wrestle hardcore? Masvidal's decent takedown defense. Burns should be slight favorite. Go. It's shocking to me that Burns is a massive favorite. But I think Burns does beat him. I mean, he heavily outgrappled Wonderboy Thompson. All this weighing, all of Twitter is commenting on Izzy's outfit as usual. Why does another man's choice of clothes piss people off? I said that literally while I was watching it live. It's going to piss a lot of people off for no reason. You know, to worry about what another grown man, that's a common line that I say on the channel, grown man. Worrying about what another grown man is doing is a little bit weird to me. Very weird to me. Blades be slurring his dude. He's got a come on, man. He's got some type of speech impediment. Leave him be. Leave Curtis Blades alone. Leave him alone. Dude, I can't get over Raul Rosas Jr. at the presser. Curtis Blades is the only guy right now that can even have a chance with Jones as well. Maybe Aspinall, but we'll have to see how he bounces back from an injury. Yeah, I agree. I'd like to see those matchups. Yeah, dude's picking on a dude with a speech impediment. That's petty as hell. Just overall shitty human behavior. Overall, just shitty human behavior. So is worrying about an ungrown man perfectly fine for you? I mean, depends if they're related to you or not. You know? You got to worry about them. It's just worried about a grown man who can make his own choices. That's the point of the sentence. I don't know what you're trying to turn it into, you weirdo. Tweeted to monitor Alex. Basically doesn't want to get him an IV. Oh, that'd be interesting. You are soft complaining about dudes roasting. What am I complaining about? I just find it bizarre. I can't give my opinion on it now. Well, then go watch something else if you don't like it. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt if Alex uses the IV. But if there's no evidence, there's no evidence. He's innocent until proven guilty. That's how it works. You notice I told you guys in my videos, waiting for Dan Hooker's evidence any day now. It's only been 2 months. Any day now, we're going to get that evidence from Dan Hooker. Waiting for that evidence from Dan Hooker. It's got to be coming any day now. We're going to find out. We're going to find out what that evidence is so he can prove it. Do you get any girls from having a YouTube channel? I don't know, because I get them regardless. So YouTube channel doesn't change anything. Especially when I wear my Venom gear. It's nonstop. I can't leave the house without being attacked by them. Just mobbed by them. So, John Jones ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, man. Beat the who's who. I hope he beats Stipe and calls it quits. Fair enough. Would you favor Prime GSP versus Leon? Prime GSP would easily beat Leon, in my opinion. Rosas looks like he shoved his head into a beehive. Yeah, why we all got to pick on Rosas? I can't get over how much he reminds me of the Crimson Chin. Dude looks like the Crimson Chin. Crimson. Let's Google it. Yeah. The good old Crimson Chin. Dude really does have that type of chin. I wonder what made them create that hero. I wonder what made them create that hero. Rosas looks like a handsome Squidward. Y'all insulting Squidward like that? Rosas is 18. Leave that man alone. Exactly. Why are you worried about what another grown man, barely grown man, looks like? 48 hours to go. He should make his nickname Crimson Chin. Raul Crimson's Chin Rosas. Make some noise if you are ready. Here comes the... Yeah, Hooker is a fighter I cannot withstand. Loved how he waited till Volk lost to accuse Islam otherwise. I'm sure he wouldn't have been coming up with those accusations. Exactly. They got to let Rosas do chin strikes, holding back his true potential. Very true. Very true. His true potential. I mean, that chin is unbelievable. He looked like a GTA character today. He looked like a GTA character today. Imagine Rosas Jr. walks out to Here Comes the Crimson's Chin. I don't even remember what the song is. Conor will KO Michael Chandler stiff. Maybe. Maybe. I would think about it. I always thought Drew Dober was the Crimson Chin. Nah. Raul took over that spot. Thoughts on Dana being mad and stopping Holland from talking? Sounds about right. Thank God. I don't want to hear Holland talk anyway. But yeah, it would have been at least something interesting at the press conference. Do you think you could KO Ariel? For sure. For sure. For sure. Not that difficult, to be quite honest. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube account's probably the guy that got banned earlier for keep asking the same question over and over and over again. That's his burner. We've already gone 1 full hour. How long did we go earlier? Let me take a look. I'm getting tired of sitting in this chair. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm about to disappear for a month. I'm leaving the country for a month, so there's not going to be no content on the channel. I was only going to let the Discord know, but I guess I might as well tell you guys now. We went almost 2 hours earlier. We almost went over almost so this 3 hours of streaming already. Almost 3 hours of streaming. Me versus the winner. Who you got? I got you. Joey, imagine if Burns goes up 2-0 and gets caught in the third, and Masvidal dominates the third, getting a 10-8. Then it's a 28-28 draw. UFC moves Masvidal up the rankings. What a travesty that would be. I'm surprised Rosas hasn't got KO'd. He will eventually. Someone will give him the old Sweet Chin music. I'm surprised Rosas haven't got... Okay, read that. Looks like Max Holloway put his head in a beehive. Who's the worst commentator? Who would be the best lineup? I don't know. I don't mind Anik and like Felder and Cruz. I hate Joe Rogan. No, Joey, I'm kidding. No late night pleasure for 30 days. It's over. I was only kidding. I haven't gone on vacation since I started my channel. Because I've been too busy working on the channel. Too busy working on the channel to do anything else. That's the way it goes. I like how you guys all got scared. I'm leaving the country for 1 month. I won't be back on YouTube. So if there's any good news, any predictions you need, I'm kidding. Imagine if I just disappeared for a full month. Dominic Cruz will never come back from saying Conor was trying to tire Habib out with his face. That was a horrible line that everyone makes fun of him for, but I know what he was trying to say. But I laughed at it in real time. Bro, I'd be so pissed if you just dipped. Yeah. I'm meeting up with Shelly in Paris. Joey and all the Discord are going. Yeah, I'm taking all the members from the Discord. I'm treating everyone to a trip to Brazil. No, I'm not sitting on pillows. I'm sitting on a nice Herman Miller. This chair right here, boom. This is a $1,500 office chair right here. It's comfy as hell, but I went on a boat last week, and it was pretty rough out, and now my ass still hurts from it. Pause. It was rough out there. It was rough out there. So sitting, and I don't like sitting for super long periods of time anyway. That's why it's hard for me to do the super long streams. But yeah, you get the point. Let's go. I'm packing my bag for Brazil right now. Yeah, I'm treating the whole Discord to a trip to Brazil. Imagine if I really hit you guys up in the Discord. Like, look, who wants to go to Brazil with me? I genuinely wonder. Like, obviously, that's a totally hypothetical situation. I genuinely wonder if I said, look, I'm paying for the trip. You just got to buy your own food. Who's coming to Brazil with me? I wonder which one of you weirdos. I wonder how many of you guys. And the weird reason I say weirdos is not because you're in the Discord, but if you were to go with a random grown man that you don't even know in real life, if you would go to another country with. That's what has me genuinely curious. Blaze one said I'm going. That'd be crazy. Yeah, we couldn't take Goat and JJ because they're like 12 years old. I think Jungle's like 15. So, yeah. Did you see the sparring partner of Alex Pereira? They fought against each other in Glory Kickboxing. He's coming to the UFC as well. I don't remember if I did or didn't. How tall are you? 6'3"? Who you got winning, Patty or Ferguson? Probably Ferguson. I love Brazil, but I hate their airport. I've never been. I'm going for real. I'm 17, Joey, not 50. Your parents wouldn't let you go. You'd have to stay behind while we all sent pictures in the Discord of us in Brazil hanging out on the beach. Pause. Going for long walks on the beach. Everyone wearing their name tag on their chest. We wouldn't get along because I only consume Wingstop 3 times a day and inject popcorn into my veins with blue slushies. Yeah, you're right. We wouldn't get along because I'd put you in a Boston Crab immediately and blow out your knees. Favorite lightweight of all time or current? Current favorite lightweight? I don't truly know. Probably Islam, honestly. No, Oliveira. I'm dumb. I forgot about Oliveira. It's probably Oliveira then Islam. I think Islam's exciting. I like watching Islam fight. Say hello to Do Bronx for me. What would be your reaction when Pereira Sweet Chin Music's Izzy? By God is my witness, he is broken in half. That'd be my reaction. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? My name is Joey. I really enjoy MMA and long walks on the beach. Islam hella boring. Dude hasn't been in a boring fight in literal years. We'd see Jose Aldo in the streets and send pics. Yeah. We definitely would. But yeah, like long walks on the beach and, you know, vacationing and in the middle of nowhere. Stuff like that and all that good stuff. Damn, I guess nobody cares about Font versus Yanez. Let's see where we were at here. How many more defenses does Islam need to surpass Habib? Like 2. Thoughts on Raul Rosas Jr.? I don't really have anything. Like, he's young, he's looked good, but he hasn't fought any good competition. Islam beats Leon? Doubtful. Joey, keep a bag next to you because you will vomit when you see Potan KO Izzy. Why would I vomit? I'm not that emotionally invested in 2 grown men I've never met and they don't know I exist. Islam versus Thiago Moises was boring AF. Okay. Thoughts on Habib joining the USADA pool? No. Bro, what? Makhachev boring? Don't tell me Colby or even Izzy is exciting then. Exactly. Same people that think Makhachev is boring think Colby and Bryce Mitchell are exciting. What's up? Keep out. Leon would head kick Islam. I can see from a mile away. Who do you think Umar deserves next? Marab. And Aljo's on Twitter saying he doesn't deserve that fight. Shut up, you clown. Shut up, you absolute clown. But yeah. That's just the way it goes. I got Cejudo. I'm very confident in Cejudo. Joey, I lived in Cairo, Egypt for years. My husband is Egyptian and you should do some world traveling. Maybe I will one day. I have not been yet. Which I think you asked earlier, but I don't know if I answered, but I did read it. Sometimes I read stuff and then forget to read it aloud. And I answer it in my head. Izzy KO's people. Islam's last finish was Bobby Journeyman Green. Are you sure about that? It's Charles Oliveira, you idiot. Dude literally finished like one of the best lightweights of all time. Volk has a better resume than anyone Habib has ever faced. Okay. Well, I guess Islam's got the best resume of all because he's got Volk on it. Bellator is the only promotion I know that would pay Francis $7 million for the skeleton remains of Randy Couture and promote it as the Battle of the Prime Goats. Imagine if Bellator signed Francis and had him fight Fedor. Fedor Emelianenko versus Francis Ngannou. Have you seen UFC events live before? Which events? UFC 244, UFC 172, and UFC Alistair Overeem, Jairzinho Rosenstrike. Been to all of them live. Where in Japan was Pride held? I think it's like the Saitama Super Arena or some shit. Yeah, something along those lines. Colby puts a page Islam. Okay, whatever, dude. That's a clown. I should make a video about Umar. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm hoping he gets a fight announcement soon. Bellator should resurrect Kimbo Slice and have him fight Francis. Yeah, they should get what's his name? Dada 5000, right? He's still alive, right? Yeah, have Dada 5000 come back in. Who is he? Okay, so that was his last fight. Dude fought 3 times, and last time was in February of 2016. That shit against Kimbo was hilarious. That shit against... They were so exhausted. I can't believe Kimbo's been dead for 7 years. R.I.P. Kimbo Slice. Dude's been dead for 7 years. That's wild. This June will be 7 years. He died at 42 years old. R.I.P. Dude was like the OG, like YouTube backyard brawler. Dude, he lost to Seth Petroselli on Elite XC. He basically ended Elite XC as a company. I believe that was the last event they ever had. If I'm not mistaken. Which is craziness, dude. How has Kimbo been gone for that long? Kimbo lives on. I'll tell you that much. Kimbo lives on. But that Dada 5000 fight was hysterical. I watched that shit live, even though I don't typically like freak shows. I was like, I gotta tune into this. I like Kimbo, so I would typically watch his fights, even though I knew it was horrible, just because I kind of had like a nostalgia there, which I feel like most people is the reason they were watching. That Ken Shamrock shit looked rigged, by the way. I didn't have a channel back then, but that Ken Shamrock looks rigged. But yeah, R.I.P. Can we get a R.I.P. Kimbo in the chat? 7 years gone. He's up there with Dale now, making left-hand turns. We're thinking about you, Dale. We're thinking about you, Kimbo. Rip Kimbo. Rip Kimbo. The Rumble 1 hurt to, yeah, R.I.P. Rumble as well. Do you remember the commentator when he KO'd Kimbo? If not, you need to watch it. It's worth anything John Anik says. What'd he say? Rip Kimbo. Were you into X Games growing up? Most people... No, I was too young in 2000s, dude. Was saying Umar is getting Dagestani privilege for not getting the fight against... For probably getting the fight against Merab. Nobody wants to fight Umar. Dude needs a fight. He can't find a fight. It's time to fight someone. Merab's not fighting for a title anytime soon. Unless Aljo loses. So... Instead of having him kill off contenders, he might as well give contenders a chance to make themselves a contender, or an up-and-coming guy to make themselves a contender. That's who he should be fighting. Did you ever have any thoughts on when Jamal Hill and Ariel had that issue? If you can share your thoughts. I didn't really have any. I don't even know what the issue was. I don't watch that shit. Look, I'm like the worst MMA fan when it comes to like watching interviews and stuff like that. I just don't watch it, and I just can't find myself to care about it. I got too many things to do to sit down and watch Ariel Helwani for 4 hours every other day. Unless it's something important, which even then, like, I didn't even watch Adesanya's interview after his loss. I just recently watched a little bit of it. Just out of curiosity. Potan beats Rakajiri Anhel. I doubt it. I need to get an Islam poster in the background. Why don't they have an Islam Makhachev autograph? Let's see. Yeah, they just had the bullshit canvas and photo for $250. Bullshit. Absolute horse shit. I got like 85 things open. You need to watch them all. It's part of your job. Shut your mouth. Izzy's post-loss interview was pretty fresh. The outfits for rematches are kind of weird. Okay. I've attempted to listen to Nate Diaz's interview. Yeah, I have no idea what he's even saying when he talks. Aljo defends against Cejudo, then O'Malley, and he's the bantamweight GOAT. Yeah, he's going to lose. Random, but the Earth isn't a planet. It's too inhabitable to be the same as Pluto, being too small. No. I don't know what you're saying, Matt. You must be hanging out with Bryce Mitchell. Joey's 17. He doesn't know anything about the damn X Games. Exactly. Joey, I'm going to leave you frozen like Elsa. I'd like to see you try, bitch. Joe, you like NASCAR? We love NASCAR in this community, okay? Not more NASCAR and them left-hand turns and them Earth is flat. 9/11 is a job. Budweiser, Earth is flat. Does Izzy seem sort of erratic, or am I tripping? You're tripping. And you're also a body language expert. Bro, how can you pick Izzy when champs in rematches are 3-24? Because your mother told me to. Is that good enough? Dude, I don't know what exactly that stat is based on. But okay. Isn't that in lower weight classes anyway? Doesn't do his homework like Cruz said about DC. I watch fights. That's all I need to watch. I don't need to pretend to be a psychiatrist and talk about fake things that people are making up. Joey, where are we doing a meetup? We can meet and greet then at 10 p.m. We shut the doors for Joey After Dark, and that's where the pleasure starts. Yeah, we're gonna have a live studio audience. You guys are just gonna sit in the background of the stream while I stream, and you can type on your phones asking questions. Sounds like a hell of an idea. Only 3 champs have been successful in immediate rematches. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Cain Velasquez. There's one. He lost to Junior, got KO'd brutally in the first round. And then he came back and beat the dog shit out of Junior Dos Santos. Beat him like he owed him money. And took the title back. Is it true? What makes you think Izzy's going to win? The fact that he's won 90% of the fights that he's already had. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. My dad was in Sterling Marlin's pit crew for 5 years, but he has passed away. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a pretty cool story, though. I thought Izzy was clearly winning the first round even before he rocked him. 100% Armando Colin. We were talking about this earlier. Budweiser's canceled now by the NASCAR crew. You heard? I did not hear this. Your thoughts on Sandhagen? Umar? I don't want to see that. If Sterling holds on to the belt against Cejudo, I'd rather have fresh contenders. So, I mean, I don't mind that, but I'd rather see Umar take on Merab to prove himself. Yeah, Stipe's one of them. Yeah, there you go. Stipe's one of them. Did you see Jorge and Gilbert heckling Dana at the press conference about Colby getting a title shot? Yes, I did. Joey, MMA Joey After Dark. Welcome back. Yup. It's 12 a.m. It's 12 a.m., guys. You tired, bro? What were you doing before stream? Slamming some... Yeah, your mom's over. She's waiting in the other room till I'm done here. She really tired me out. She drained me in more ways than one. There's no way Ponzinibbio wins against Holland, right? I doubt it. I hope so, though. I want Ponzinibbio to win. Michael Bisping podcast starting live right now, but forget it. Dude's a cornball. Yeah, Bisping's always been a cornball. Always. Useless mom seems like a great lady. She is, Jack. Joe, you don't like Big Mouth? I'm not a fan. The only Big Mouth I like is Useless Mother. I'm hoping for a double KO between Izzy and Alex. That'd be crazy. That'd be insanity in a middleweight title fight. Stipe and Amanda Nunes both won their rematches in GSP, even though he lost it to Hughes, but Sarah sat out and still lost the rematch. Kane won. Kane's another one that won. I'm trying to think. Useless's mom. Useless's mom got that Grim Creeper. 3,000. I don't even know what that means, but that sounds funny. I'm starting to dislike Holland. I'm glad I'm persuading you to the dark side, Eric. Yeah, I hate him too. Joey, do you think Alex looked like he already cut a lot of weight? I wasn't really paying attention to something like that. It's hard to say. He looked drained, but who's to say Useless's mom didn't get a hold of him backstage? Hey, yo, what's up? Do you think the MMA guru is a weird nerd? I don't know him, you know. He sent me, what did he send me? 3 pounds yesterday, 2 pounds yesterday. So I'm not going to complain. I can't complain about him. But I don't really know him. I don't know why people are so obsessed with him in my chat. You just want me to say, yeah. Yup. What a fucking nerd. Useless's mom provided the IV after UFC 284. Nah, she wasn't putting fluid in him. She was taking fluid out of him. My redemption arc continues. Joe, you look sleepy. I'm a little bit tired, but not too tired. Joey, what are your thoughts on body language experts? I think they're cornballs. I think they're absolute cornballs. Oh my goodness. Useless's mom. She's a damn good lady. Whoa. I don't think weight bullies exist. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the term. Joey, they're called non-verbals. Okay. Criminal psychology made me a body language expert. Fair enough. Big brother, you got next. John Anik. You know, I thought of something that John Anik was going to say. I was trying to think about it yesterday's stream. And now I can't remember what it was. I finally thought of something earlier. And I even said it out loud. So hopefully I would remember about if Pereira wins. But now I can't remember. Yeah, I don't get how people think Izzy's scared, looks focused as usual. Yeah. I don't get it. But that's just the way people are. Can everyone do me a massive favor? Can you double check and make sure you're subscribed? And if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. I'll be live tomorrow night as well. You can join me tomorrow night. Izzy looked him dead in his eyes. He stared dead into his eyes. Remember when body language experts said Ben Askren was in Jake's head and made him look like a clown in the face-off, and due to that, Jake was going to lose? Yeah, I remember something like that. What are your thoughts on Hamzat? Do you think he'd be one of the greats in terms of title reign and popularity? It's hard to say. Definitely popularity, yes. What are your thoughts? Okay, yeah, I think he can be one of the greats in terms of popularity, but I don't know about title reign. Joe, you're not dipping yet, are you? Dude, it's been an hour and a half. I went an hour and a half earlier. That's 3 hours. That's 3 hours, Derek. Useless's mom is waiting on me. Daily reminder, Marab is on EPO. Maybe. Any thoughts on Karate Hottie? She's got a haircut that just tells me I need to speak to the manager. I need to speak to the manager. Haircut is what I see there. Were there serious undefeated guys 10 years ago like there is now? Shavkat, Hamzat, Umar, Usman? I don't remember. I don't remember, to be quite honest. I do not. Dude said, hey, yo, go get some after I said his mom was waiting on me. I'm done. I'm done, bro. Do you ever get tired of he's in his head or I'm in his head? Yeah, it's annoying. Props to Izzy wanting to fight a scary man again and again and again. Shavkat could be a dominant champion. I think he's a future champion for sure. Thanks for reminding me. I double checked and I was not subscribed. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people aren't subscribed to the channel. I think like 60% of people who watch the channel aren't subscribed, which is so annoying. I thought we'd definitely be to 9,000. For some reason, I I mean, not that it's been going slow, but it hasn't been going particularly fast over the past couple days, which I thought it would pick up because of UFC 287 fight week. But it is what it is. You can't get everything. Yeah, the last week or so, we haven't picked up that many subs for whatever reason. If you guys want to support Joey to stay home for another hour, I don't know if that's even happening, bro. Bro's trying to get a $100 dono. Yeah, bro told me to go rail his mom for sure. That's weird, right? I hope you have a nightmare about your prediction rate dropping to 48%. If I do, your mom, I'll wake up to be in your mom's arms, so it'll be all right. Let's go Rosas Jr. They need to slow play Rosas Jr. like real slow. Bro's 18. We'll see how long they do. Years ago, only one was undefeated, was Fedor. I don't know. There might have been someone else that was undefeated. Shavkat, Hamzat, Brady, and Ian were all at one point undefeated prospects, and that was they have in common. They have no defense. Do you think UFC is botching the Hamzat hype train? It's hard to say. The story's incomplete. But yeah, I don't think they're doing a great job right now, to be quite honest. I don't think they're doing quite a good job right now. They should have had him active. I don't understand. If he wants to fight, they should have had him active. But for whatever reason, not particularly active. I can't believe we haven't got to 9,000 yet. Like, what is going on here? Which is crazy because let's go back to the 7th of last month. Let's go March 7th. What do we have? Yeah, so basically, in the last month now, we've only gained roughly like 700 subs, which isn't great. Isn't horrible, isn't great. We've kind of met a little tiny plateau. I still remember logging in when I had a big video go off and I picked up a lot of subs. I'll never forget. I saw 263 subscribers. I still remember that. What day was it? Let's see. It must have been May 10th of 2021. I'm looking back on my analytics. I remember hitting 263 subs and I couldn't believe it. And now we're 8,351. Have you been active on social media? I try to be, but nothing crazy outside of YouTube. What's up, Joey? Dana White was so annoying at the press conference. I feel like he was trying not to let the same thing happen during the Hamzat Diaz pay-per-view, but he was still... Yeah, Dana's always annoying, so don't be surprised, man. Joey, the MMA community is so small. I honestly say it warms my heart to hear people talk accurately about the sport. Not just you, but other viewers most are extremely knowledgeable about the sport. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we got a good community here. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about people within this community here too? A decent bit, I think. I think that's what you're saying. But either way, I know what you mean. What's more impressive, future Shavkat 29-0, 29 finishes, or 29-0, never been dropped, cut, or had a black eye? Shavkat. Facts, I'm glad I didn't watch that live. Yeah, it was horrible. After 10K, your channel will start getting recommended more. YouTube algorithm wants many videos of a channel to recommend one after another. Well, I have a bunch of videos now. I have like over 1,000 videos now because I've just been pumping out content for 2 years straight. The 2-year anniversary of the channel was the other day. Yeah, now you out here deep in the 8.35, pleasuring all of us. Yep, pleasuring man after man. Pause. For free. I just get online every night and just pleasure dozens of men for free. That's too far, I think. Percentage that Pereira has a bad weight cut. I don't know, man. I'll be pissed if he misses weight. I'll be livid. What a mood killer that would be. Joey is a pleasure machine after dark. My mustache is tickling my nose. Yeah, but guys, I'll be live tomorrow night for about 2 to 3 hours. I plan on being live tomorrow night, roughly around 9 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can join me then as well. You can join me then as well. We always have a good old time. I'm debating about what I'm doing for Saturday. I'm streaming the card for sure, but I don't know what I want to do for the post-fight. When is Pleasure Gaming start? I have no idea, dude. I have no clue what I'm doing. What do you guys think I should do for the post-fight on Saturday? Should I just do a live stream watch along? Because I'm going to be on here for like 7 hours. I don't think I can do another 2-hour post-fight, an hour and a half post-fight. What I may do a live stream. I'll stick around for like 30 minutes after the event. And then I'll go record a video. That's what I'm thinking. Because I can't. You can do a post-fight. No, nobody watches those. Nobody watches those because everyone's watching the post-fight presser. If that's what it is. They'd rather watch the post-fight presser than me reacting to the post-fight presser. Personally, I like the live post-fight when we can spam questions and 100% watch the stream. That is true. I do like doing the live post-fight. But what I'm thinking about doing, Derek, is I'm going to stay on after the fight card. Like, the fight card, I'm going to be on for like 6 hours. And then after the fight card ends, I'm going to stay on live for like another half hour. And then I can jump off and quickly record like a 20-minute video. Would YouTube allow you to react to the live post-fight? No, it would not be. But I'm still debating, so I may just do the live fight watch along and then jump into the live post-fight. I haven't decided yet. I like doing the live post-fights. Honestly, just merge the post-fight stream with regular streams. Yeah, but it's not the same thing. And also, I can divert people to the new stream. If that makes sense. I can send the link and it'll automatically, when I end the stream, it'll send you to the next. Because they have to be titled accurately. I'm not just switching the title on them. GPB10. Thank you for the $1.99 second stream of the day. Can I get a Are You Ready? Are you ready? Make some noise. My nose is itching like crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's tough to decide what exactly to do. I mean, I've done it in the past where I do the live stream, watch along, and then I jump on a live post fight, and then I do multiple videos after the fact too. But it's just a weird, I don't know. This is my life now. I just sat here in dead silence for like the next 10 minutes. I wonder how many people would stick around. All right, let's see how long I can stay silent for until one of you guys gets me to say something in the chat. Let's see. Starting right now. Now I just feel bad. We stuck it out for like 2 minutes. Alex, thank you for the donos. I just feel bad not thanking Alex. He broke me with that. Dude really super chat me 199 unsubbed. Thank you for the $4, Alex. Not on my watch. You almost got me. I felt horrible letting it just pass by. Imagine rewatching that and be like, what the hell is this guy even doing? It was just kind of fun sitting in silence. I didn't mind it. Just reading the chat. You guys were trying to get something. Someone said, Sean O'Malley won. Make some noise if you are ready was pretty funny. Raul Rosas Jr. is a great face. Don't say anything if you're Tony Kelly. Actually really pissed me off. Are you watching the match on a tablet or on the computer? My computer. And then Derek said, do you still think Usman would have had success at 205? I remember you saying that and sticking to your guns. That was not 2 minutes. Really? That wasn't 2 minutes? All right, let's see. We're at 1 minute and 37 seconds. We're at 1 minute. We're at 1 hour and 37 minutes, almost exactly. Go. All right, I'm done. We went 2 minutes. That 2 minutes literally felt like a lifetime. That 2 minutes literally felt like a lifetime. Because I have a little timer here. I was looking at how long it took. Ben says, what the fuck is this? I'm done, dude. That's funny as hell. That 2 minutes felt ages. Bro said, I'm listening to this at the gym, man. Silence is killing the workout. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry, man. We were having a moment of silence, all right? Someone in the chat lost a close loved one, and we were having a moment of silence. Imagine if a new person found the channel. I was about to start doing this, but I thought this was a little bit too creepy. You know what this is? This is my Air Blaster 3000. This is basically like a pressurized, it's like a, blow dust and stuff. I was going to act like it was something else. Bang, 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 bang. That's what I use when I don't have my shillelagh. I really watched an entire... Imagine some... That's funny. That's hilarious. What I should do is just sit here for the next 4 hours and just dead silence the entire time and see who stays. Yeah. Use this one. This thing's pretty nice and it's just rechargeable. And this thing blows pretty hard. It's almost as good as useless as mom. I'm gonna wear a dog collar at 287 just in case I need to bring the dog out of me. Let's see what you got here. No, stop. What is this clown shit, Fries? What is this shit? I can't listen to that. The finger bite was crazy. You enjoyed that, huh, JJ? Huh? Let's get rid of this for good. Delete that message with the link, Fries. Delete that message. I don't want that one to play back. Anybody clicking on that. And for some reason, it won't let me remove your message. You have to remove your own. Otherwise, I have to unmod you first and then remove it. Or maybe it is. No, it doesn't. It won't let me remove it. The finger bite was crazy. I did do it again. Look, someone needs to send me an Instagram video of them screaming in their house, "Make some noise if you are ready," Joe Martinez style, and send it to me on Instagram. Yeah, look, when I can't get to my shillelagh, when I don't have, maybe my shillelagh's in the shop getting polished, this is what I got as a backup. Bang, 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 bang. It's removed. Good. Gonna get a good laugh. Yeah, I mean, I clicked on the link, wasn't disappointed. You should have been. Yeah, I'm going to wear a dog collar full stream for 287. I thought you said we were ending this live. Don't get too excited, Antonio. Whenever an intruder comes in, Joey brings that thing out. How much to do a make some noise while I'm at the gym? Only if you record it in like a selfie view where people clearly look over. Yeah, when my shillelagh's getting some work done, I have this as a backup, you know. I'm always strapped, whether it's my shillelagh or this bad boy, the AF Matt 7000. Yep. Yeah, guys. We went a full 2 minutes in dead silence, which was a good one. We went a no. Let me see something real quick. Give me 1 second. I can't believe it's already April. Already April. For 287 stream, you should just sit in silence during the main event. Just have no reaction. I'll just say Adesanya's walking out. Okay, they're getting ready to fight. And then just sit in dead silence the rest of it. Stay hydrated. I'm always. How much to do make some noise at the gym? I was waiting for it. I can't believe it's already 12:30. It's already 12:30. Which is wild to me. I don't know how that is even possible. I really don't. But I will be live tomorrow night. My UFC 287 pre-fight, full fight card. And I will be live on Saturday as well. You guys just literally work me to the bone, basically. Literally work me to the bone. I can't believe what time it is already. I literally can't believe it. What a day to be alive. I'm excited for Saturday, though. I'm super excited for Saturday. I'm going to make some noise on Saturday for sure. Do you think MMA was fun pre-USADA? I kind of miss it. I mean, yeah. I couldn't do that in front of a bunch of people. Yeah, that would be weird. Joe, do you have any advice on antibiotic steroid user? What's your trend cycle admitted to be on? Okay, I have no idea. Slaving over a hot webcam. We worked you to the bone and stop. Joe will be collecting eggs. And okay, do you think Adesanya's going to throw a show when he comes up straight focus faced? I have no idea. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys sitting in silence with me for like 3 to 4 minutes. Daniel, enjoy your workout. And I'm getting out of here. I'll be live tomorrow evening for 2 to 3 hours for my UFC 287 pre-fight. I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. And I will see you guys tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday and probably Monday and probably Tuesday and probably Wednesday. For all we know. I don't know. Check DMs. On where? On where am I checking DMs, dude? What am I checking, dude? I'm looking at pictures that you sent me of Colby. I like how everyone left now, and I'm just waiting for this dude to respond. I'm waiting. Okay. Well, you know what? Message me. I'll send it to you. Let's see. Where are you at in this video? I'm trying to tell. That's funny, dude. That is fun. Where are you even at? Where are you at in this video? I'm trying to figure that out. You got Christmas lights on in the background? Is this your living room? I don't know. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty hilarious. How do I have this one now all of a sudden? Can we get Joey merch? I have a shirt. You can buy it, and it's in the description. I just don't talk about it that much. But yeah, Justin Smith. There's a link in the description that literally says buy a shirt or something like that. I forgot what it says exactly. It's always just chilling there. But yeah. Dude really said, make some noise if you are ready. Good night. Don't let the Boston crab bites. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Good night. Bye. See you tomorrow.